Hey, it's Connie with Connie Can Crop. I just made the cutest little Santa Claus ever, and I wanted to share with you. So, look at him. Isn't he adorable? So, take a look at his layers. Like, he's got like all these little layers. He's so cute. Anyway, I'm really impressed with him, and I apologize that I don't seem to be looking at you because I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking on this stupid camera. Anyway, but at least it's recording, so hey, that's a plus. So I don't remember what scrapbooking store it was that I was at. They were having like this clearance sale. And so so I went with some friends, and I came across these sheets. They were on sale for 25 cents. Okay, and I bought several. And I originally just thought, hey, these are just like some really cute stickers. I can make some cards out of them, whatever, right? And they're docrafts, whatever. Anita's docrafts Christmas foiled decoupage. So as I'm opening up this packaging, I'm noticing that there are little numbers on these little guys that say B1, B2, B3. And I'm like, okay, and there's punch outs on them, and I'm thinking, okay, there must be something to these little guys that I'm not understanding. So I went ahead and got on YouTube, thanks YouTube, and found a video as to how these little guys work, because of course there's no instructions. So I'm glad I did, because this is what they are. It took all 4 of these little Santa guys, okay? You see all 4 little Santa guys, plus the little bird, and up here there's a nose, a belt, and the cotton on the tip of his hat. So all of those went into making this one little Santa. So on this, you're going to get 2 images, the snowman and then the Santa. So each one is 2 images. So for 25 cents, that is not bad at all. And I bought, like I said, a bunch of them. I even have some birthday ones with kitties, which now I'm like, ooh, gotta make those. So I thought that I would sit here with you all and play with what's left on my sheet. And that is this cute little snowman. Okay, so if I can get this to work, I'm going to turn the camera so that you can see my table. Let's see if I can get something propped under here so that you can see my table. Give me 1 minute here, people. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. What are y'all seeing? Oh, that's my finger. Hey, what's beeping at me? Is there a time limit on these YouTube videos? I don't know. My kids make fun of me because they're like, you're a dork, you don't know what you're doing. Yes. Whoops. It's pretty accurate. But, you know, my camera, YouTube, my camera that I have, the tripod, just doesn't really get the right angle. So, okay, you're not staying. Why are you not staying? Come on. Okay, I think that might work good enough. Okay, so here we are. Okay. Seriously. Okay, yes, this has turned into comedy hour, in case you were wondering. And Connie is providing the entertainment. what are we going to do? Oh, ooh. Oh, turn around. Ooh, how about that, you guys? Look at that. That works. Nice, that's my bill organizer. Okay. All right, so here we go. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start popping these out. And the only thing you need for these little guys is some pop dots. I recommend pop dots, and I recommend some really thin pop lines. Okay, these I got are from 3L. They're 3D foam strips. So they work really, really well on the frame. So popping these out. You want to be really careful when you pop them out so that you don't rip the foil. All of these images have foil on them, which makes them extra pretty. So this is image A3. Okay, this was image A4. Okay. And this is image A3. On A3, we are popping out the background. So it's going to be just the frame and your little snowman. That little birdie's going to go bye-bye, birdie. So sad. Okay, so that's what he's going to look like after you get him all done. Okay, super cute, right? All right. Set him next to his little brother. Okay, next up, we've got A2. Again, we're going to pop him out. Okay, and A2 is also going to have just the snowman popped out. And I feel like, okay, this snowman is like a little bit fatter than that snowman. I was trying to figure out what the difference was. This one's a little pudgier. He's got his back arm. Okay, so see, here he is. So you see what the difference is? This one is missing his arm over here, whereas this one has a little bit of his arm. So if you were to put them behind each other, there's more of an arm sticking out back here. Yeah. But that was A2, and A2 goes on top, which doesn't, maybe they made a mistake, and maybe that's why they were 25 cents, because sometimes that happens. I'm going to put A2 in the background because I believe that back arm should be in the background. Okay, so now we're going to pop out. There's a couple of tags here. I'm just going to pop them out so we can get them out of the way. I believe this one goes with them. These tags can be used for your sentiments on your cards. You can choose which ones you want. This one has the little birdie on it. You also have like a little snowman here if you decide that you would like to put him on an envelope or on the inside of the card. And now we've got your layers for the scarf, to pop out your scarf. You've got your layers for your hat. Hope you guys can see this. You've got your little bird and nose layer. And then you've got your holly, which goes on the hat as well. Okay, so that's it. Throwing away this. We're going to start building. So you want to build on your top layer first. So everything that's going to go, that's going to pop up is going to be on your top layer. So that's going to be all of your tiny little stuff. Okay. So we're going to get out, I'm going to get out my bigger pop dots. Just here. Where'd they go? Here we go. For the scarf. I'm going to put 3. Okay, go ahead and put the scarf on him. Get it in the right position. Okay. So there you go. He's got a 3D scarf on now. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and put the little part of the hat on. The little hat's going to be a little interesting because not only is the hat going to go on 3D, but then once we get the little part of the hat on 3D, the little berries that are the little holly and the berry that goes on the hat is also going to be popped up 3D. So that's on 3D. Now we're going to do the berry. And I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to do the berry. It's just a little extra. These little pop dots are going to have to be really microscopic on this because it's so tiny. I don't even know if I can get it to work. Like, we'll see. Just my line that I have here is so big. Will that work? Yeah, I think it might work. And then I try to peel the top off, and it's like peeling off the whole thing. There we go. Okay, so let's put this on the berry. What I was afraid of. You can see a little bit of it, so I'm going to just cut it a little and see if I can get it to not be as noticeable. Here we go. Okay, and last but not least is his little nose and the little birdie. I'm going to take a pop dot, I'm going to cut it into a triangle and a triangle. That will work. And that should work perfect. There we go. All right, his cute little nose and his little birdie friend. All right, so that's everything that's going on his top layer. Okay, see his top layer, all the little layers popping out. So now what we got to do is put pop dots on the back and on the frame to get him onto the next layer. So we'll put one there. It's going to be very sporadic on the back. Not an overkill. Maybe put 5. That's what I would do. And then when it comes to the frame, I'm going to completely do the whole frame. That's what I did with Santa. I wanted to make sure that it held the frame together really good. And that seemed to work out really well for me. So okay, peel all that tape up and we'll get it down. Now, like I said, these are docrafts, Anita's docrafts foiled decoupage. They've been sold on HSN, but I got them, and oh, they're interesting. They're made by like Hallmark, but like I said, I got them at a scrapbook store. They were clearancing them out, so you might be able to find them, you know, at other stores online. You might be able to find them on HSN still. The package they had on HSN that I was just watching the video for was really cool. It was like 20 bucks, but you got like, gosh, a whole bunch of them in different genres. So now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to attach this carefully to this. So if you like this look, it's actually really fun and really easy to do. If you like it, you know, and you want to look up how to get some, I really recommend it. I'm going to be making some cards for a swap I'm in. And I'm going to be making a couple of the snowmen and a couple of the Santa Clauses, and that's what the girls are going to get. And honestly, I thought, well, they were just going to get a sticker of the image, because I had no idea that what I was creating was these little guys all decoupaged out. So here he is with the second layer, and you can see how his second arm is in the background, like he's 3D now. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead, and since there are no other layers that need to be added, we're going to go ahead and tape up the back of him so that we can add him to his final and third layer, where he will be with the snow. Oh my goodness. So cute. You didn't have to color it. You didn't have to stamp it. It's just as adorable, and then you can add your own personalized decorations, as far as, you know, if you want to add flowers or bells or buttons, you know, whatever you decorate your cards with normally. Whatever style of card you want to do, whether it's just a regular 4x6 card, or if you want to do like a, you know, trifold, or, you know, a card that stands up on its own. Heck, you could even make, to be honest, you could even make, like, seriously, the cutest shaker card if you just used this layer without that final layer. How flipping cute would that be to make this the shaker and put some stuff, you know, behind it? Yeah. So lots of possibilities with this card. I'm not going to make them shakers. Since I'm mailing them, I have enough depth going on here, height wise. I'm sure my postage is not going to be cheap, but I am only making 5, so it'll be okay. And but just a thought for maybe my next ones. I've got some really cute, I'll have to show you, I bought some really cute manger scenes too that, gosh, I'm going to have to make too, because, oh, they were just, the manger scene really spoke to me. Might have to make those for some special people. Okay. There it is, my friends. It's totally done. And then there's all of his depth. See all of his little layers. Just perfectly. So I've got 2 of them done. They're so cute. The snowman is a little bit thicker than the Santa is a little bit thicker than the snowman, I think, but not by much. So let's see, if you wanted to see what the manger looked like. Just got down here the 3 wise men. Here's one set, and then the top set is actually the manger. So 25 cents. Yeah, 25 cents. So, okay, friends. Well, as always, I'm wishing you the best. I hope you enjoyed my video and that it inspires you to get your craft on very soon. And I love your comments and your likes, and I hope you have a very happy, scrappy day. Bye-bye.